So welcome back for day 2 of my National Standardbred Show vlog. So we started the second day with the in-hand classes, the halter classes. So I have my horse Cricket here and my friend Kelly's just in front of me with her horse George. So we decide to start practicing jogging, and we is maybe a strong term because you'll notice I'm just standing around looking incredibly confused in a lot of these clips. Just again, trying to watch, figure out what everyone else is doing, and figure out how to blend in the most. So now Kelly and I are walking in, and I'm walking down with Kelly's mom, who I love, and I was so glad to be able to catch up with this week. And here goes Kelly in with her horse George. Not pictured, me staring, watching intently, trying to figure out how I'm going to do it when I go in right after Kelly. But much to my dismay, they actually changed my pattern a little bit. So Kelly turned left at the gazebo, and they told me I had to turn left at the cone. So I would say the halter classes require getting up really early, prepping your horses, and then running. So not my favorite classes, but I do really enjoy at least spectating. So here's me now with my friend Steph and her horse Split the House. She's doing a little bit of a wardrobe check for me. Thanks, Steph. We're going in for the war horse in hand now, and I'm feeling a little bit more prepared. So the second time in, first I fixed the chain on my lead rope because it was kind of too much chain before. And now, I don't know, same problem. I still don't like having to run. But I get over it, and then me and Cricket do the little pattern, and then we go and stand and wait. There were a lot of horses in this class, which was awesome, so it just took a while to judge. So after the in-hand classes, I had a pretty significant break before I had to do anything with Cricket again. My next classes were after driving concluded. So I offered to come up and give Steph a hand because she had Dreamy and Split the House up here. So I said I would, hold a horse or hold some tack or be a header for her, whatever she needed me to do. So what I ended up doing is being her header for Split the House, and taking him for little hand walks when she was driving Dreamy in the classes. And then when Steph had House driving in the classes, like when they were actively driving, I would either hold Dreamy or I'd stand with Dan, who was holding Dreamy for Steph. And Dreamy was such a good girl. She was so well behaved for him. All she wanted to do was stand there and play with her lead rope. And so that's what he let her do. She didn't give him a hard time or anything. She was so good. This is me out hand walking with House in between his classes. He was so good, but he just didn't really want to stand still. So he and I put in a lot of miles together when Steph was driving Dreamy in the fresh off the track classes. I wanted to take some video of Steph with Dreamy, but House was like, nah, gotta keep walking.
Third place, 219, racing down the lane, covered by Stephanie Jacobs. Second in the ring, obstacle courses, which I believe are set up in the warm-up ring. I believe obstacle A and obstacle B.
So now we finished up the driving classes, and I am warming up Cricket for Warhorse 2-gate and 3-gate classes. So before this video, I'd already done his walk, trot, and canter work. And for this last bit of my warm-up, I'm just trying to make sure we've practiced our walk to canter transitions because that's what they ask us for in the class. And I actually hadn't practiced that before I went in to the ring the day before for my English pleasure classes. So this is the Warhorse 2-gate class, which by this definition is open to horses with over $200,000 of lifetime earnings or over 100 lifetime starts, or horses over 20 years of age. So Cricket won $392,000 while he was racing, and started 191 times. But he's only 16, so he's only 2 out of 3. So war horses in general, I have a real soft spot for them. Both Cricket and Tomcat meet this definition of war horses. So being in this class was really exciting for me, and also being surrounded by so many other war horses who go on to have successful riding careers as well. So I really loved being in this class. Also, Cricket took an 8th place in this one, so I was very excited for him. Of course, with that 8th place came a ribbon, which once again, he was very afraid of it. So every time I pick it up, I have to walk it by Dan and try to do my best to make sure I don't flap it in Cricket's eyes as I hand it off. So now we've moved on to the Warhorse 3-gate class. I think there were 11 horses doing this one, and I was pretty excited. Again, I just love being in any class with the war horses. So there goes Steph and Split the House. And I think here come me and Cricket. So he was a little bit spicy in the 3-gate English Pleasure the day before, and so I thought I was being smart and I'd end up in the back of the pack before we picked up the canter, but I think I just really had a really incredibly slow trot for no reason. And then he does his canter work, and he was very, very well behaved.
Trot, jog, or intermediate gait, please.
So then we reverse and go to the right. And then back down to walk so that we can pick up our canter again.
Or lope, please. Canter or lope.
Not exactly a crisp walk to canter transition that I was going for, but he got the canter, and his canter actually felt really nice, unlike yesterday's very tense and tight bouncy canter. So Cricket ended up wrapping up the day for us, coming in 3rd in this 3-gate warhorse class, which was really awesome. It was great to be in the ring with my friend Steph, and it was just a good way to end the day and end the weekend. So overall, we had a really great time at the National Standardbred Show. I was so excited to be able to catch up with so many people I haven't seen in a really long time due to COVID. And of course, while I was here, I made a bunch of new friends as well. So can't wait to come back next year.